Alrighty. Howdy ho, folks. Multiversal medium here with something completely different. I've been craving a farming game for months now, and that's why I started playing Harvestella. The issue is Harvestella is not really a farming game. It's just a JRPG, like with farming game makeup on it, and a weird clown face. So after realizing that and still having the craving, I decided to do Immortal Life. I don't know how the series is going to go, but I figured I'd do Immortal Life as opposed to one of the better known farming games out there because one, high Eastern fantasy. I like the setting. Two, it's out of early access, and well, three, it's in my backlog. Anyways, let's get into this. Cute girl, looking dude, whatever. First name. Gotta go with the meme, man. You gotta go with the meme. If there's one meme in all of high Eastern fantasy, it's this, man. Definitely we gotta name her dude. Alright, like I said, this game's very recently out of early access. And, if you don't understand a lot of the nonsense going on with it, that's fine. High Eastern Fantasy's a genre that's kind of new in the West. It's been around for a while, but we're only just now starting to get more and more, stories and stuff in the medium. Anyways, I'm not going to be saying names. I hate to say it, I can't pronounce any of them. Gonna be skipping over them. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. Do you remember our meeting upon the mountains? I found you to be gifted in horticulture and devoted to your spiritual training. As such, I wish to offer you a chance to further your path. The sect has many fields of expertise, yet development of the land is not among them. The Misty Valley is a place of beautiful vistas and great spiritual power. It has remained idle for lack of those who have the skills to bring forth its potential. In the Elder Forum, it was suggested that we should find one with the skills necessary to develop the Misty Valley. In return for the effort made, the cultivator chosen could then receive instruction and elixirs to further their spiritual studies. This seems as if it would fulfill your needs, but only you can decide if that is so. Please visit the sect with this letter in hand if you wish to accept. Respectfully, Sect Elder of Alchemy. Like I said, I'm going to be skipping over that stuff. It would 100% be me butchering it if I try to say any of these things. Oh, wow. So majestic. So painted. Bouquet. Please wait a moment, my friend. What brings you to the sect? Yeah. Give him the token. So you are... Gonna get a quick giggle every single time I see that. I'm hoping we have some plot armor that really fits that name, man. Wonderful. Elder of the Alchemy. Elder Zhao. I'm gonna have to start saying names, aren't I? Elder Zhu? Nope. It's probably still not it. Ordered me to come and welcome you. And so I've been waiting here for some time. That's rough. Oh, that's tiny text. That happens when things are translated to English. The Misty Valley is a prosperous place with abundant resources. Unfortunately, our sect has ever focused on swordsmanship, and few of us know anything about gardening, let alone farming, so the land has long since gone fallow. At the moment, Elder Zhu is at the main peak discussing matters with the others. He asked me to give you this special talisman for the Misty Valley. on your arrival and intends to take you there himself later. Ooh, I'm not given... Okay, so that is just one dialogue option. I thought it was two, so I was like hitting up and down. It's like, why can't I choose the other one? There are a lot of people ahead. What's going on? The sect is recruiting new members. They are all wandering cultivators who have come to take the entrance examination. We are quite strict, so only 1 or 2 out of 10 will ever be selected. However, as you were personally selected by Elder Zhu, you needn't take part in the examination. Cool. Please wait with them in front of the main hall for now, while I report to my supervisor. Yeah, cool, yeah. Move to the front of the main hall and wait with the others. Awesome, man. Getting through the back door. What's up, losers? Oh, love interest possibly? Cool. This main hall is really magnificent. Other love interest? And just think, this is only the reception area of the outer sect. I heard the buildings of the inner sect are even grander. I will be going over all this nonsense and this terminology when we're able to. So I guess we can see which one's not going to make it. Poor Zhang Ming. Will the requirements be very high? Doesn't matter, buddy. You're not making it. You don't have a portrait. Things will happen as they happen. We just need to do our best, and nature will take its course. It's German. Anyways, this is me waiting. Suppose I could talk to the various people. Oh, okay. Hello. Are you here to join the sect too? Sure. You look so calm and relaxed, and seem to be very sure you can pass the examination. Aren't you at all nervous? Nah, man, nepotism. Love it. Well, I'm out, or I am destined to be a member of the sect. I'm destined to be a member of the sect. Don't you know my name? Well, you sound very confident. Good luck with the exam. Eh? What is that in the sky? Oh, another person without a portrait. Guess what? You're not joining.
众人正说话间，突然天地变色，电闪雷鸣，随即地动山摇，火雨天降，宛如末日来临一般。只见一颗巨大的陨石砸向不远处的紫云山主峰，顷刻间，整座山峰化为乌有。周遭各峰也在火雨的冲击下摇摇欲坠。放眼望去，归云派的上百座楼台亭阁尽数崩塌。千钧一发之际，几道奇异的光芒护住了山门外的散修，众人这才反应过来，匆匆逃到山下。正当一众散修惊魂未定之时，有一人从空中跌落下来，看装束似乎是归云派的弟子。在场众人面面相觑，不知如何是好。此时，一道身影从远处匆匆赶来，他冲到这位遍体鳞伤、昏迷不醒的归云派弟子身旁，面露焦急之色。
So, let me know in the comments if you want me to narrate that stuff in the future, because obviously it's narrated in a different language. So yeah, just let me know. This first batch of recordings, I'm not going to. If you guys do want that, maybe I'll edit it later so that it is narrated, but whatever. What is happening? Brother G? What happened to you? What's going on? Oh, he's sad that his bro is dead. Yeah, that's dead right there. Don't panic, I have to stay calm and think. Wow, I can even hear his inner monologue. That's intense, man. Right, that's it. I'm Yang Jiqin, and it's our priority to save him now. Please fetch the doctor. at once. I totally will do that, even though I don't know where he is. Dr. Sun lives at Huchun. Dr. Sun lives at the western side of the town. Whatever that place was. I will send Brother Ji to the Sunset Inn first. Please ask Dr. Sun to come and save him as soon as possible. You want to save the game? Sure. Why not? I mean, why wouldn't I? Should be safe here. Is everyone alright? We're fine, but scared half to death. That strange light. Seems we were able to escape thanks to an expert cultivator. Just now, someone went up there. Will he be safe? Tell everyone what the dude said. Dude said that? It isn't right to leave them alone after what just happened. I will help them. I'll help too. We must save him first. Send for the doctor, quickly. Why is it my duty and not yours? Did he say the eastern side? I was not paying attention. Cute little town, though. Definitely cute little town. Anyways, considering there's only one path. What's up, Dr. Sun? What's the good? This was such a horrific sound. Could something have happened to the sect? What on You look to be in a hurry. What can I do for you? Explain the situation. We must hurry if we're to save him. I'll pack the first aid kit, and we're leaving for the inn this minute. Cool. You're worried about the sect member. Go to the inn and have a look. Oh, I can't rob this dude? Bummer. Next, you're gonna tell me I can't freaking cultivate goo or anything, man. This place is apparently doing fine, considering there's fire and brimstone and just wreckage everywhere outside. Did you get a room for the injured cultivator from the sect? Well, he is now in the room on the leftmost side of the second floor. I saw Dr. Sun entering the room. Mom, what do you think happened to the sect? I don't know. The town is a mess right now. But luckily, nothing happened to our wonderful inn. I could be talking to you guys, yeah, but whatever. What's good? Dr. Sun, how is he? Ji is no ordinary sort, though he is battered within and without. He is not in danger of dying. Okay, so, they get a pass for, like, some grammatical issues? Like, people with, like, an entire localization team still have horrible F-ups. Like Harvestella just having Japanese text in the UI. So these dudes get away with grammar issues here and there, especially in English. Yeah. I think at the critical moment he used all of his power to repair what he could of his body, which saved his life. I have done an emergency treatment on him, but his wounds are deep and severe. I'm afraid it could take him half a month or so to regain consciousness, if not longer. At very least, he is still alive. I hope Brother Ji will pull through. The spiritual power on the mountain is running wild. No one here is strong enough to approach it until it calms. Once it settles, I want to go up and see what's become of the sect. Cool. Remember to water your crops every day. Great tip. Oh wow, that's... Well then. It's gone. Everything. Everyone. I was once told by the elder brothers of the inner sect that most of the buildings in the sect were located on the mountain to the north. That's rough. I went to the edge of the cliff and there was nothing left. It was all razed to the ground. How could anyone have survived? Yeah, but did you look? Like, not for nothing, but did you look? These dudes are trying to cultivate immortality. They're like tougher than steel half the time. Did you look? Brother G is in a coma and may not awaken for some time to come. And all the others are dead. But did you look? Oh, dude. I'm sorry for your loss. What will you do now? What will I? He wipes his tears, his face settling into a firm expression. In truth, I am not a member of the sect. I'm just another wandering cultivator who has been working hard to be worthy of joining them. Yet never once did they treat me as an outsider. They always encouraged me to continue my training. And now, this disaster has come down on them. By some good fortune, Brother Ji Wenxian narrowly escaped and was saved by us. Who then can begin the process of rebuilding and helping Brother Ji recover, if not us? So then, I mean to stay, at least until Ji awakens. You're a man of righteousness. I don't intend to leave either. May I ask what your ties to the sect are? Main character name. Tell Yang Jiqin that you were sent by Elder Zhu to take over the Misty Valley. I have seen this before. It is indeed Elder Zhu's. I hadn't realized you had been given such an opportunity, my friend. Even though the sect lies in ruin, you are willing to keep your promise. Elder Zhu was right about you. Well, it's all that plot armor, man. That's why I perfectly survived it. Although everyone gathered here now had come in a bid to join the sect. After all that's happened, I wonder if any of them would be willing to remain here and help rebuild it. I'll ask them. Hey, yo, sup, yo. It was razed to the ground. It was terrifying. That mysterious force hadn't protected us at the time. We would have been ashes. With not even bones left behind. What on earth happened? Yang and I ventured further in to explore. Everything was in ruins, and we couldn't go far. We found no one. I fear the sect is. What should we do? Yeah, so here's the plan, right? Is he planning to heal Ji while rebuilding the sect? Take things as they come, whether here or elsewhere. It makes no difference to me where I cultivate. So I'll stay and help. I'll stay too. I bought a house in town, and I'll lose a lot of money if I leave now. Girl, you weren't even like... You didn't know if you were joining the sect or not. Why did you already buy a house? Whatever. I'm staying too. The protagonists in the novels I read would never walk away if their sect suffered from disasters like this. Oh yeah, and what are those protagonist names? Or at least something with a surname of Long. Also, I did boast my parents about entering the sect. It'd be a shame if I ran back home without learning anything. Well, I think the sect is done for. It's useless to stay here any longer. Farewell. Ah, yes. Somebody amongst these three is actually intelligent. What should I do? Oh, he also has a portrait. He is definitely staying. The outer sect has collapsed, and the road to the inner sect has been blocked by boulders. If only we had a hammer. How can we join the sect after this? Dang it. I sold everything I had for my traveling expenses. Why are you guys going all in on joining a sect? Like, don't get me wrong. I know it's an honor, but you can't be doing this without a backup plan, man. I've got no money to go back home. Well, start begging in the street, man. Tell everyone about the plan. Huh? Rebuild the sect? Then I could at least earn some money if I stay. Great, count me in. I'm willing to join too. Nothing is impossible for a willing mind. Besides moving boulders, we'll never be able to do that. Those are rocks. Well, I am a carpenter. With the right materials, I could likely repair these buildings. A cultivation carpenter. I've never heard of such a thing. And if Ji can pull through and wake up someday? Stay, you must be joking. I don't know what the sect has done to deserve this disaster, and it can't be a good place to stay. I'd better leave now. Take care, everyone. Once more, an intelligent person amongst the group. If only more of them were like that. Oh well.
大家都是怎么想的？
You're back. What does everyone think? Take things as they come. After this disaster, I hadn't thought so many would be willing to help. Given it's so late, however, we should return to the ferry stop and rest. As Elder Zhu left the Misty Valley in your care, I will show you around it in the morning. I'm going to gather everyone in the Misty Valley tomorrow to discuss matters. Okay. Build the warehouse and place it in the ground. And the save point can use the warehouse function. Okay. Whatever you say, man. Ooh, so misty, so valley. I didn't expect the Misty Valley to look like this. The stroke of good luck Elder Zhu sent you the talisman at the gate, or we could have never gotten past the seal. Elder Zhu was very perceptive. You were chosen for a reason. I gave it much thought last night. Whether it's general expenses, Brother Xi's treatment, or the reconstruction of the sect itself, the cost will not be small. As the saying goes, land has always been important in spiritual cultivation. If we can develop the Misty Valley, we should not only have more food, but also be able to earn spirit stones. This place is filled with spiritual power, and its soil is the most fertile in all of the Xi'an mountains. Perfect for growing spirit crops. So, friend, what do you think about this place? I think it's a dump. The mountains and rivers surrounding the valley make it perfect for living in quiet seclusion and enjoying country living. Willpower +3. It is so serene here, and the air itself is rich with spiritual power. It is the perfect place to further one's cultivation. Divinity +3. I don't know what the stats are, but not for nothing, I think becoming divine in immortality is probably the stupidest thing you could put upon yourself. So let's go with willpower. Why am I playing like a cultivation game if I think that way? Whatever. I didn't expect you to have such a peaceful mind. I'm sure you will achieve great things. Although this place is somewhat dilapidated, it will surely become a perfect place for spiritual cultivation as long as it is renovated. One step at a time. We need to get you a place to stay first. And this house? Well, not a house, that's a shack. Fine by me. I don't fear sleeping in the open air. This house has seen better days. Doesn't matter. Just take it easy. I'll start with the outer wall. As for you, gather some lumber from the trees for the making of beams and planks. This axe is for you. Oh, sweet, I got your axe. Yang, this axe seems rather different from a typical one. I thought you could conjure up a house with the wave of your hand. Axe seems different from a regular one. And I highly doubt he's got a freaking entire house inside his storage ring, man. Ah, you noticed. This was given to me by an elder brother of mine from the sect, and is no ordinary axe. It will neither rust or dull. Cool. It is a very basic artifact, but it can be strengthened and sharpened further by means of enhancement. Unfortunately, I'm afraid, I'll never see that kind of elder brother again. Like, dude, for someone that never actually checked the rubble over there, you're 100% certain they're all dead, right? I thought you could conjure a house with the wave of your hand. I'm not that skilled yet. Besides, I want to master the sword, not carpentry or axe work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, carpenter cultivator dude's weird, isn't he? I'm kind of fine with that. Like, when it comes to, like, web novels and stuff, it seems like everyone's trying to have, like, and I got this stupid power and all this stuff, but I'm still OP. What about the carpenter cultivator, dude? Why can't he be awesome? Why is there no, like, web novel, like, manhwa or whatever of him? Oh, I got stuck in a cultivation setting, but all I know how to do is build houses. And I became OP by building houses and got a harem, yada yada yada. Like, you know, all the stupid freaking web novel nonsense. Thank you, Yang. Acquired the collection tool, axe. While holding the axe, go next to a tree and press the E key to gather lumber. You want to save the game? Yeah, sure. Okay. Axe. Tree? Okay. Lumber. Ooh. I need a hoe for the frickin' bamboo shoots. Makes sense. Log, my friend, where are you going? Let's fix the house first. No. Hold up, man. Hold up. You see, there's more trees to cut. And this is the tutorial. Thus, I will not lose anything by constantly cutting trees, correct? Wait, can I just swing it and lose stamina? No, I can't. I wanted to see if I could actually pass out during this tutorial nonsense. Gosh, dang it. Always funny.
木材收集齐了吗？
Have you collected the lumber? Yeah, sure. The valley tour. Do confirm. Why aren't we asking the carpenter dude to help? Okay, you know what? Never mind. I guess I'll live in a shack. Who cares? I think I did well with this. Now you have a place to stay. But now is not the time to rest. Come, let's get started on the field now. Okay. Oh wow, what a dump. I think this area is the most suitable for crops in the whole of the valley. If you want to till the soil, you must first clear out the weeds. Use this hoe and try your hand at tilling the soil in front of you. It's amazing that, like, it's not amazing, but, like, it's nice that this is a different, like, take on farming games. And they seem to already freaking have figured out, like, hey, we're planning on having this other, like, gameplay loop kind of intersect with the farming game aspect. And we're going to do it where it's like you're enriching the soil and enriching the world. Thus, it's feeding into the other gameplay loop. Which, you know, would make sense if you have two gameplay loops kind of intersecting. You know, like the thing Harvestella doesn't do. Because there's no point in farming in that game. Anyways, I got a hoe. Switching to the hoe, go next to the weeds and press the F key to remove them. After selecting the hoe, press the E key in the reclaimable area to reclaim it. Ooh. Can reclaim? Dude. Hold up. I'm reclaiming. Look at that reclamation. Wheat seeds. Ooh. Profound reclamation. Wow. I know you want me to finish the field. Let me walk, man. Gosh dang it. You really don't want me to die of stamina, do you? Die of stamina, that makes zero sense. Anyways, you want me to do this, right? Yeah, there we go. You're surprisingly adept at this. Have you worked as a farmer before? Dude, that's why I was hired. I've seen others do farm work, MP +2. Maybe I'm more flexible, HP +10. I was born in a peasant family, and no one knows farming better than I do. I'm certain MP is gonna help with, like, spells and stuff, and the fact that it goes up by so little probably showcases, like, MP's really useful. Like, you want kind of every piece of it. HP is, well, it's health. goes down, you die. But from what I know of farming games, you kind of want a lot of stamina. Not for nothing. So I was born in a peasant family. Elder Zhu was right about you. What'd he say? Here are some wheat seeds. Plant them in the tilled soil. Ooh, fancy. Acquired wheat seed times 9. Find the wheat seed in your inventory and drag it to the quick bar below. Select the seeds from the quick bar, go to the tilled soil and press E, or use the right mouse button to plant the seeds. Ooh, we're finally opening the menu. Oop, probably not that menu. Is it this menu? Okay. There we go. Ooh. So it would be what? Okay, yeah. Sorry that it's like me kind of zoning out and trying to figure out the UI. It's 100% because, well, it's only saying stuff with like mouse and keyboard in mind. But I am using a controller, as you can tell via the UI elements. So I have that brief like 10-second pause of like, wait, what? What? Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Well done. Now, it's time for the gourd. Oh, sweet, man. I love gourd. Gourd is my favorite, like, Loch Ness Monster spin-off thing. Why? Because I like Phoenix Wright. The axe and the hoe I gave you just now are not ordinary, but this gourd is far better. Do you know what's so special about it? It's hollow. Is it the kind of purple gourd that can pull someone into it if you call their names? That's that's a blast from the past. Is it a 7-colored gourd with 7 abilities? Let's go with the one that can pull people into it. How could it be so powerful? Actually, this gourd is called, well, a watering gourd. The name is simple. It was a gift from an elder sister from the sect who studied crops. They had someone studying crops. Why didn't they have her working the, like, valley? Alas, I'm afraid she's dead too. I mean, you still haven't checked, have you, man? Well, although the watering gourd can't hold people or heaven, according to the elder sister, the spiritual spring water in it is inexhaustible. Dude, you telling me this thing can solve, like, just thirst? Like, worldwide thirst and drought? It's not even regular water, it's spiritual spring water? Can I just, like, rock a desert with this thing? If you are capable enough, you can even use it to summon wind and rain. Ooh. Since the Misty Valley will be managed by you in the future, the gourd is yours now. Cool, thanks, appreciate it. I totally will use this power responsibly and not flood the plains. I really feel like that needs to be more of an... That just sounds like a fun quest in almost any game or whatever. It's like, oh, we're experiencing a flood. And your party's like, yeah, let's go deal with the flood or whatever. And you find the source, and it's just one of those, like, inexhaustible, ever-flowing water things. And somebody just accidentally tipped it over and never put it back up, right? So it's just causing a huge flood. The closest thing I can think of that is Oblivion. With the ever-flowing Ewer or whatever. Ewer? Whatever. Where, like, this dude was trying to get one of those type of enchanted items to his town who was experiencing a drought. But, he got in a fight with, like, ice Atronox. And they attacked him and he used the, like, ever-flowing Ewer to, defend himself. And it cracked and it just froze everywhere around him. To the point where it does, like, environmental damage to you. It's the closest thing I can think of to that kind of, like, issue. But I feel like it would be a very funny, like, just silly issue you could solve in a game. crops won't start to grow until they are watered. Try watering the wheat with the watering gourd. Fire tool, watering gourd. Blah, blah, select it, use it. Cool, awesome. It is very watery. It is very gourd. Long? How can a cultivator water in such a clumsy way? Channel your spiritual power into the gourd and summon a thundercloud to water the seeds. Dude, you didn't say this about me like tilling the soil. You think a cultivator is going to till the soil so clumsily? Fine, fine. Select the gourd and press the E key to summon a thundercloud. Once summoned, you can control the thundercloud to continuously water the soil. Summon thundercloud costs a certain amount of MP. Okay, so let's see here. What button would that equate to? Would it be this? No, no. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Would it be... I don't think it's just like hold, is it? Okay, yeah, it is just hold. That makes sense. What is up, my fellow loser? We are all but losers on this horrible ride called life. Yang and Long, I see you are making good progress here. You've planted the wheat already. Why do you know about my wheat farms? Have you been spying on me? Yes, but it will take time for the wheat to grow and mature, which still gives us no food to eat at this moment. The town is perfectly kind of safe, you know that, right? I mean, yeah, it had some destruction happen to it, but did you not walk into that inn? It was perfectly fine. We have a storehouse and stuff of food. And like, considering they're at the foot of like a cultivation sect, I'm assuming that town is very loyal to the sect and any members of it. They would totally be willing to help get that sect up and going. Be at ease, Yang. I have a treasure here that will have us eating hot steamed buns tonight. Is it a bag filled with hot steamed buns? The greatest treasure of all? Really? What is it? Look here. This is a harvest talisman, which can harness the spiritual power of heaven and earth. It can mature these crops immediately.
Oh.
But then we just have wheat and not buns. Why do you say such things? A harvest talisman. I've heard of them, and the expense of making them. You've brought us a true treasure, Ji. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Those who are willing to stay are valiant souls. And I can't have those I've taken as my own struggle with empty stomachs as they work. So are you just rich? Because I think you're just rich. Anyway, use this harvest talisman now. Cool. I will totally do that. After I use my great ability to, not for nothing, get a couple more seeds down, man. Why? Because I am curious if the harvest talisman will actually water these ones as well. Or should I say, harvest them. Okay, let's see here. Item. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna take some, like, getting used to, that's for sure. So basically, like, the side panels, the tabs, are joystick. But moving in this is the D-pad. It's just gonna take a second. Oh, great harvest goddess or whatevers. Here is a piece of paper with a name or something written on it. Partake of this joy. Oh yeah, I was smart to plant the other ones. Cool. Look at all this wheat. So yeah, so far, just simple farming nonsense. Not complaining. Like, the UI is taking a second to get used to, but I mean, that's partially the fact that I need to hit the rightmost button just to confirm when in a lot of games and a lot of countries, it's the bottom button. It's whatever. Anyways, wheat is good to go, yo. The grains of this wheat are very large and rich with spiritual energy. Misty Valley truly is a perfect place to farm. I have 2 more harvest talismans along. Make good use of them, if you will. I'll take this wheat to the inn and ask them to use it to make some steamed buns for us. This likely won't take long. It won't take me what? So we should all gather for dinner soon. Okay. Appreciate it. The steamed buns at the Sunset Inn taste so good, and the owner gave me some side dishes for free. Let's discuss matters while we eat. Yeah, like, are you guys just gonna bum on my property? Because not for nothing, this is my property now. I like the fact that you can actually probably date this dude. This dude is the type that usually would not be dateable in a lot of farming sim type games. Like beard, mustache, buff, like Carpenter dude. I was amazed playing Rune Factory 5 to see a couple of the male love interests. Just solid. I'm glad farming games are starting to move away from like the 15 to 19-year-old children as love interests, basically. We're all wandering cultivators of some sort and have no experience in sect affairs. Please show us what we need to do, Yang. Everyone came to join the sect, but now look at it. Now that we have decided to rebuild the sect, we are peers. In the future, we will be brothers and sisters. The dust has settled now, but the people of the ferry stop are still unsettled. I will speak with them tomorrow and try to calm them, as we will need their support to rebuild the sect. Long is a talent directly invited by Elder Zhu, who has promised to develop and manage Misty Valley for the sect. We were able to harvest a batch of wheat today, but our resources are thin. We must find other ways to address our needs. Well, I found a good place to fish in the lake of the Misty Valley today. I'm no sort of farmer, but I do know quite a bit about fishing. Ah, dude after my heart. Dude after my heart. As the valley is your charge, Long, let's set a time to take a look. If I can catch some large fish, that will go some ways to helping our food problem at least. Aside from food and the crops of the Misty Valley, we need to give some thought to the long-term needs of the sect. My term needs of what? I had some thoughts on this earlier today, but as they do involve the valley, we should discuss it together. Long? Yes? I can't help you with the food problem, but I can help you with the reconstruction. I will go check the damage done to the sect buildings tomorrow morning. Maybe they can be repaired. I can help you. I like to study medicines and puppets when I'm free. That's like, dude, I feel like you said something useful and something that was your weird fetishy thing in the same sentence. Don't do that again. I cultivate by using spiritual power to drive mechanical puppets for cultivators. Like I said, weird fetishy stuff. Don't say that again. It's no less useful than alchemy. I get you're trying to sell me on your waifu. I don't care. No, it's actually really cool. I like the fact that he's doing something like that. That's different. This game is different. I like it. I've been thinking about what I could do all day. Lucky for me, I've seen this sort of thing in my novels. Oh, great, cool. By the way, who is the protagonist of your novels? What was their name? You know, surname Long? Yeah, that person? Yeah, who was that again? The townsfolk are shaken by what happened, and the ferry stop is a mess. I'll help them get everything back in order and rebuild their hometown. Seems we have our course. We also need to be certain to look after Brother Ji at the end. Yeah, that's not my job. I'm just a farmer. Very well. Shen, Ji, why don't you two and Long discuss your ideas now? I'm able to talk? So, I was thinking we could, like, totally get a bunch of people in via tourism. You see, like, we got this construction dude, and, like, so he could build little standees, and then, like, somebody could paint them, and we could have, like, little faces cut out of them, so you could, like, look like the standee by putting your face in the hole. Do you think we'd get tourists that way? Guys? Dudes, I think it's a good idea.
我干些什么呢？
Anyway, what's up, Shen?
不如捕鱼为
What should I do? Maybe I can fish for a living? I mean, sure, yeah, the wisdom of all. Yang said just now that you will lead us in the development of the Misty Valley. We're counting on you to help us live a good life in the future, Long. Shall we farm together, Shen? Oh no, that's for peasants. I don't know anything about farming, so I leave that to you. About the lake, you know, the thing not for peasants. I found a spot on the shore that's drawn a lot of fish and shrimp. I mean to build a fishing terrace there, so we have another source of food. I am almost ready, so meet me by the lake tomorrow morning. Let us catch some large fish and make a delicious meal for everyone. As long as you take the poop shoots out of those shrimp, man. Good idea. What's up, G? I'll need to rent an empty shop first. The wisdom of all. Long, this batch of wheat can only sustain us for a few days. That's why I planted the 2 other ones. Did you not take those into account? Tomorrow morning, I will go to town and buy a batch of seeds. Let's get the next wave of food ready as soon as possible, so as not to delay my follow-up plans. A follow-up plan? That's like a plan after a plan. You can think that far ahead? There is a reason that people believe money is the most important thing for cultivating. Oh, right. Because people with wealth and money have power, and the cultivation novels are just like power-based societies. Yeah, that. As we're starting from scratch to restore the sect, you're going to have to invest a great deal of money into it. So we must find a way to begin making it with what we have. Oh, cool. Do you see that rock over there? I have this rock. Do you think we could sell that? I was born to a merchant family and learned the trade very well, so I can sell this rock. Which means I know base funds are required for us to earn more. More rocks? Fortunately, the Misty Valley is in your hands and very fertile with rocks. I need to stop that. I'll stop. If you will help me with this, money will not be a problem for long. Cool. What can I do for you? Just ask away. This field of yours is a treasure trove. All you need to do is take its bounty to the ferry stop to sell. Use those funds to buy more seeds to grow, and repeat the process. Continue to do so, and we'll be awash in spirit stones. Usually the currency of a high Eastern fantasy cultivation setting are spirit stones. Of various, like, values. Like a small to medium to large to high grade to a top grade kind of thing. But yeah, spirit stones equal currency. Just so you guys do not get confused about that later. That is currency. And before people are like, that makes no sense and gorilla makes more sense. No, it don't. Spirit stones make actual perfect sense as a currency because it's a cultivation novel. And those things are used to cultivate. It is literally a means to get stronger. So yeah. There's a reason wealthy individuals are good cultivators in a sense. They have literal money, which is the means to cultivate. Moving on. And that's when my business talent comes into play. With enough money, the financial situation of the sect will only get better. Yet, there's no need to rush. A business built slowly and carefully is one that will last, after all. It takes 1,000 spirit shards to coalesce one spirit stone. So let us take our lesson in patience from that. Okay. Dr. Yang.
看来是一条漫
There's a long way to go to rebuild the sect. Are you done discussing matters? Sure, yeah. Everyone's enthusiasm is palpable. I can see hope for the sect's restoration in them now. It's getting late. Please go home and have a good rest. Long. Tomorrow morning, you need to work in the field. You've joined the sect with everyone else. Now you can give gifts to other members through the dialogue option. Present a gift. You can enter the Friends tab to view personal information of other sect members. Cool. Cool. So you guys just gonna, like, have a bonfire without me? Oh, wait. Can I finally? I can do it. I can get bamboo shoots. I mean, if I'm able to do this right now, can I just keep... Gosh dang it, man. Oh, I can get this, though. May as well do a bit of this stuff if I can. Always smart during a farming game tutorial to do everything you can. Okay, yeah. Sleeping restores your stamina, and you will get up at 7 o'clock the next morning. Put decorations in your house to help restore you better when you rest. Expanding your house improves on the basic recovery effects and the max recovery you can achieve. As long as we don't need to design it Feng Shui style, man. I couldn't figure out Feng Shui in Animal Crossing on the GameCube. I can't figure it out in this game, man. Sleepy Bye Junction. Call it a day. I can barely function. Cool. And yeah, game saved. Good stuff. Ooh, pay attention to the growing season of crops. Harvesting in the wrong season can reduce yield. But it's not going to kill the crops. That's good to know. Good morning, Long. I was waiting for you. I know it's not easy to work in the fields every day, so I bought this batch of seeds for you. Long, please plant them soon to solve our food shortage problem. Acquired bok choy seeds and potato seeds. I didn't know potato seeds were in China, but whatever. Until soil unlocked. Equip the hoe. Select the tile to be untilled and hold down the F key to revert the tile. Cool. Good to know. Anyway, I don't think we're gonna need a pickaxe for that. Okay, I was about to say, it's like pretty certain we can't do anything with the rocks as of right now. Just gonna have to kind of work around them. You know, usual nonsense. Okay. So hitting down on the D-pad will immediately get me to the inventory screen. Good to know. Yep. Look, the UI isn't bad. It just takes a second to, okay. As far as I'm aware, I can't do anything to plant multiple seeds at once. Just is what it is. Get some bok choy down. But yeah, this game, it already has a better reason for me to farm. Both plot-wise and just gameplay loop-wise. It also did it without the classic, like, oh, I have no past kind of thing. Just those few questions at the start were enough to kind of, like, determine the kind of character I am and the kind of past I had. You can do this stuff just fine. I don't know, I'm still upset with how, some games in the genre have been, doing it. So, startup capital... Okay, we need 2,000 spirit shards. Food supply. I need to bring her both of those. Okay. I'd like to talk to you. When you're away from home, remember to let your family know that you are safe. They are all worried about you. I don't have family. I just decided that right now. But yeah, it's already got a better reason for us to do this. And like I said, it's going to start feeding into the other gameplay aspects from what we know. So there's, even without rebuilding the sect or whatever, it kind of makes sense to keep farming and cultivating and stuff. Okay. Oh wait, was it start like the map? Okay, so he's... I can see where I'm at and I can see where he's at. Okay, good to know. Yep. Still gonna have to get used to the UI, but what else? I'm certain as I get a few more hours in, it's gonna feel more and more natural. Good stuff. Good stuff. But he's all the way over here. There you are. This is a good place for fishing, isn't it? Sure. There are a lot of fish in this lake. If we're lucky enough, we will have an extra meal today. Here, I got a fishing rod for you. Acquired the fishing rod. Goodbye all other forms of income. I can fish. There is a trick to fishing. Don't act rashly when the fishing float is just sinking. It is likely that the fish is testing the bait. Be sure to wait for the float to sink completely before retrieving the line immediately. Now give it a try and see if you can catch a big-headed carp. That seems pretty rude to call the carp big-headed, man, but what else? Okay. Simple enough. You caught nothing, because I got freaking antsy. That noise it made is like how other games make the noise for like, yeah, that's on the line. That noise, oh my gosh, I actually have a Twitch response to that noise. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I've been Pavlovian trained for that noise specifically. Oh, it's taking all my effort. Got a big-headed carp, okay. Yeah, legit, I'm apparently Pavlovian trained to always reel in at that noise. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. We done with that. We did what he asked. First, I'd like to talk to you. When I go back home at night, I often see an old man fishing at the pier in the ferry stop. With it being so dark, I wonder if he can see the fishing float at all. Anyways. Impressive, you already caught one. You should take it to the Sunset Inn and borrow their kitchen so we can have a tasty dinner. I can just borrow the inn's kitchen? Or why not roast it? Why not roast it? It would be such a waste of a fine fish. At any rate, we don't have any other ingredients or seasonings, so we need to ask them for that. You may as well ask to use the kitchen too. Hurry now, the inn will close at night. Okay, yeah. Just follow through on tutorial nonsense. Sounds good to me. I believe it was this way. To leave? Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, got a little blacksmith spot right there. Bit of a destroyed town over here. You know, just the usual nonsense. Not that I don't want to help you, but greeting customers is something text box just moved away. Hey, why don't you invite the guest in? Oh, you're here. The guest here wants to borrow our kitchen to cook a fish. Mujia looks at you puzzled. What? Borrow the kitchen? Tell her why I am here, for I am Long Oshan. I butchered that name. You are here from the sect. Yesterday, a lady named Ji brought us a lot of wheat and asked that we make a batch of steamed buns every day for all of you. Since you're with her, you can bring her today's batch. Please come in, and I will show you to the kitchen. You can view the operation in the settings page. The sect has always taken care of this town and its people. Now trouble's found them, and there's nothing we typical sorts can do to help them. Not even G, who still lies unconscious upstairs. That's not my problem. Even so, you and yours are our friends, given you are working for the greater good of the sect. Sure, I just want to farm. If borrowing the kitchen helps, it is a simple matter. If you have any other needs in the future, please don't hesitate to call on me. Okay. Wonder if you're familiar with cooking. You need me to explain it briefly? Yes, please. Let me briefly explain it to you. Something, you went ahead. Okay, I actually paused that. This is like she's just gonna talk nonstop, but I can pause. That is a weird way of using this UI. This is the raw materials table. When you start cooking, the first thing you'll do is get the ingredients from here. Okay. After that, take them to the appropriate table for processing. The one on the left is the cutting board for vegetables, and the one on the right is for meat. Don't mix the two up. Oh, okay. Some dishes require ingredients to be mixed or kneaded. You can get water directly from the basin in the middle of the kitchen. Okay. Once all the ingredients have been prepped, put them in the boiling pot, steamer, or wok to cook as per instructions of the recipe. Be careful not to overcook them. Sure, man, sure. Finally, bring the dishes to the serving table at the entrance. If you mess up, dump the waste into the trash can in the middle of the kitchen and start from the beginning. Oh, okay. Like full minigame stuff, man. The quicker you work, the higher your rating. Practice more to become familiar with various steps of cooking to gradually improve your ratings. Yeah, I played Fantasy Life. Oh right, Fantasy Life's coming out soon. I should play that. Well, please give it a try now. Yeah, sure. Time needed 30 minutes. Okay. So, I need a fish to cut. And, cut I shall. And then I take this over here, I believe, yeah? Or is it over here? Yeah, put that there. And then we need to get some soup. Miso, whatever. I don't know. Put that, no, put that like there. Can I, oh, how do I add them? Oh, how do I add them together? I was a fool. Kept doing things autopilot-y. I thought we were supposed to mix it over here. Do we put it there? Sure. Do we put this here? That work? Stir fry? Okay, so that icon means stir fry. Got it, man. Oh, you got the freaking like wok flip going. Cool. Yeah, man. Yeah. And done. Stir the dishes. Yeah, man. Normal. The most normal of all food. Oh my. The dish turned out beautifully. It seemed pretty normal via that rating, man. I didn't think you would be so capable as a cook. Long? Hey, plot armor, right? I always thought cultivators were so otherworldly. Well, like, have you not seen my name? Bill, you said there were many of you. This braised silver carp will not be enough. That's what I'm saying. Luckily, it's just enough for me. We've got enough ingredients in the kitchen, so why not cook another dish? Today's wheat flour is fresh. Please make some steamed buns. It takes 60 minutes. Steamed buns, scrambled eggs with tomatoes. Sounds solid. Wait, guess what, guys? You know what else sounds solid? Ending this episode, because it's been an episode. So if you're kind of invested, kind of having fun, kind of just want to keep listening, I'll talk to you all in another episode of Immortal Life. But until then, ciao!